All right, we are getting to rock and roll. So welcome to today's call. We're live on the Power Team. I'm just going to record this. Done, bingo. So welcome to today's call, August 19th. Zoom, Cloudtopians. We are in for a real treat today. I've been able to pretty much get a lot of the updates that we had in Malaysia for the live event that they had, Ronald, this week there. And you went over a lot of the different aspects, moving parts that we're going to be seeing in the near future. So where are we? First of all, welcome to today's call if you're new. If you're watching in the Power Team or any other place here on your YouTube channel, wherever you are, we are basically a wallet where you are holding your crypto inside a wallet. And let's say you're holding your Bitcoin on Binance or Bitrex and you have a 0.8. You open up your Binance account next year, you'll have a 0.8, right? Well, here it's different. You're holding your crypto on Cloud Token Wallet, and every day you're going to be rewarded Cloud tokens just for keeping your crypto on that wallet. Now, the wallet, the money that you keep on that wallet, it's yours. You can take it out anytime you want. For whatever reason you don't like the project and you want to get out, it's yours. You can take it out. Now, as long as you keep it in the wallet, every day you're going to be rewarded free Cloud tokens. How does it work? You're getting rewarded between 6 to 12% monthly. That 6 to 12% monthly is paid daily, every day, in Cloud tokens for the value of the Cloud token that they're at right now. Now, the value of the Cloud token is determined by a lot of different factors that I'll get into right away. But just before that, I'm going to get a little PowerPoint presentation, very short, just for the new person who's watching to understand what this is all about. And from there, I'm going to get into all the updates of what I've learned this week. So stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. So after this PowerPoint presentation, we have some nice goodies to share with everybody to explain why we should all be excited and why this is just getting better, better, and better. So for today, let's go to the PowerPoint presentation right here. And welcome to Cloud Token. Store, exchange, earn your Cloud tokens within our Cloud Token wallet. So basically, like I said, the concept of the wallet was all about, very simple. We'll discuss the origins of cloud, benefits of trading, how to accumulate CTOs quickly, and the product and services. Who are we? Well, I think the main person who we are is Ronald I. Ronald I is somebody that I've already met 3 times, and I'll get through that. He's also been the CDO of BitBeta, which was another company just before he got into Cloud Token full time. And so this is a techie guy, somebody who's very smart. He understands how to put things together. And as you'll see after this presentation, I have some very good things to share with everybody. And it's all because of Ronald I. So please stay tuned for after the presentation. It's really worth listening to all the updates. So basically, Ronald I is somebody that I met the 12th of May in Bangkok. That was for the official launch. And we sat down with him. We talked about transparency because like any project, the worst thing about any project in crypto, because they don't show you everything. So they call pump and dumps and they just run away with our money. I mean, we've seen this scam, Ponzi's and all that, right? We all know about that. So the first thing that we wanted to find out with Ronald was, is this real? And the answer is yes, it's real. There's real live trades. There's a real product behind it, because if you're just doing something like a token, this and that and all, is there a real project? I mean, is there a product? Is there, what is it for? I mean, how are you guys going to accumulate money to actually pay and to stay open? So there's a lot of things that are happening, and you're going to be amazed with all the updates. So Ronald I met him 12th of May here in Bangkok for the official launch. As you can see right in the middle of that picture on the web, you can see Ronald with his yellow suit, and right next to him you can see Matt, you can see Bob Ang, my partner in Asia, and right next to the left side you can see Luigi with his thumbs up. So these are the world top earners. That was at the 12th of May. Of course, he also had Jim Rogers, who was at the event, and Jim Rogers is somebody who's also pretty respectable person. He's somebody that is a mainstream traditional trader. He'll invest in opportunities where he can see that he can make a good profit in return. So that's who Jim Rogers is. He was at our event and he was speaking of the benefits of blockchain technology, the future of crypto, the future of Asia, also Asia, because Asia is another important equation in all of this. Asia is probably the next powerhouse. Like we had, like I said, often, you had the Roman, the Greeks, the English, and the French. Well, you had the Americans. Now it's going to be the Asians, all right? It is. It's the future. So this company is from Asia. We have some very important people behind the project. We have Ronald I, who is a smart technology person, who is, because I've already done projects where it was the marketing team who had a good idea, but they never were able to deliver because they had to put the project together. Here we have it's the other way around, where you actually have the concept. The project is already there. The product, the technology is already there, but now it's the marketing that's coming out and we're blowing this up worldwide. I like that way better. So basically our token started at 30 cents and went all the way down to right now 48 cents. Now it's a 63% increase. This has not been updated, but it's 63% increase, which is very good. At the same time, it's a real product, it's a real project, it's the real price. It's not a pump and dump. We've seen a lot of other projects where you can see the price going up very fast. Now, how does that price going up very fast? You said, well, we call that pump and dumps. They're manipulating the price to get you excited, where you put more money in it, you bring more people, they put more money. As long as more money is coming in, that's going out, the company is going to stay there for as long as more money is coming in. At the moment where they're bringing their price up too high, because if you're just getting people excited with the money going up in price, then it's not real. You understand that it's a pump and dump. At a certain point, people start withdrawing because it gets too high, and that's when they usually run away with all their money, when they start seeing it go down. Here we have a real project where the price is not going up very fast. It's going up very, very, very slowly. But the way that you have to understand this is that we're giving the company our money to trade with, okay? And they're trading, and with that, they're paying us their return, 6 to 12%. It's closer to 6% lately, yes, but it's normal because they're also paying out to share it. So what is left from the trading goes into the reserve pool. And the money that's in the reserve pool with the number of tokens in circulation is what dictates the price. So the price of the token right now is at 48 cents. But with what we found out this week, there's going to be a lot of other revenue streams going to be added to the reserve pool. More income streams added to the reserve pool. More things that are added, more income streams are going to make the price of Cloud Token go up even faster because they'll be making more money on that side. And that's what I have to share with everybody today. I know exactly all the new things that they're adding. They've already started adding. They're adding this week, next week, the week after, all the way up to the launch on the 5th of October. This is when it's going to be the circle of life of Cloud Token is going to be finalized. Very exciting times. The tickets for the 5th of October are going to be on sale next week. You can get them within the app. You'll be able to all get them. And I have a lot of great things to share after, because these are all the reasons that we were all hoping for and waiting for was, okay, listen, Ronald and Cloud, we understand that we have a beautiful project. We can see the live trades, but the token is not going up. Cloud is not going up very fast because he's not artificially pumping it. It's the real price, my friends. Now, we'd like to see that go up faster, but to do that, you have to have other revenue streams. You have to have other incomes coming in, and that's what I have beautiful to share today. I'm very excited. Today, I'm excited. I'm excited because everything that Ronald has been promising for a couple of months is finally happening and coming into fruition. I am personally waiting for my credit card, the new credit card that I should be receiving this week, and they've already started the distribution with the C5s and C4s. So now, this is the AI trading, everybody. We have an app where you download. Hey, by the way, you can download the Cloud Token app on Android, and you can download it on iPhone. Great news, we're over 800,000 downloads on the app. 800,000 downloads. Can you imagine? We've only been there for a couple of months, everybody. 800,000 downloads. And if you have been in any similar projects or opportunities or wallets, have you noticed that none of them were on Apple? We are on Apple and Android stores, okay? That's a big plus. So basically on the app, you can go see the history of the trades. Yes, you can see the trades here. You can go verify them on Binance. And if you want to know more about that, there's a video where we exactly show you how to verify those trades on Binance. And no. So yeah, everybody could, no, it's real. You can verify it, okay? So live feeds, 100% transparency. And here is another little card that everybody will be getting at the live event. It's called a login card. Basically, when you log into your Cloud Token app, you can And you have to put in your long 16-digit number. You have to put in your long password. Well, there's a card that's a long NFC card where you basically scan your card, like on the video here. And once it's scanned together, next time you want to open up your app, all you need to do is just put your card in the back and bingo, your app opens up. Pretty cool, right? Well, I have that card, yes, many times. But for those who don't have it, at the you'll be able to get one at the 5 of October at the event. And soon you'll also be able to go on your Cloud Token app and purchase them, okay? They'll be there to purchase, along with a lot of other things. You guys have seen nothing yet. We are just at the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story that has been started 2 months ago, but now is coming into fruition, where the flower is finally starting to spring. So basically that's it. You can see now that she's, and bingo. So, and it also has added security, everybody. Well, next one. All right, income disclaimer, just very quickly before we get into the money side of it. We are not financial advisors. The ideas presented are our own experiences on how to profit in business, not financial advice. We are not a financial investment company and cannot make representations or guarantees of income. We never recommend to outlay money you can't afford to lose. Don't rush in anything. Do your own research. Myself or any team members are not liable for any damages, expenses, or losses you may suffer with this information. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, and your level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. Everyone's success depends on their own dedication, desire, and motivation. So basically, all that means is, when you're talking about Cloud Token and you're getting some information, you don't just have to listen to Luigi. You don't just have to listen to Faye. You don't just have to listen to the guy who's on YouTube. You just don't listen to your mother or your brother-in-law. I mean, listen to everybody and take your own judgment. If you like what you're hearing, you like the idea, you like the concept, you like the people that maybe you'll be working with, I want you to decide and say, you know what? If I make money with Cloud, it's my fault. If I lose money with a Cloud, it's my fault. I'm just there giving you my opinion. I'm not telling you to do it or not in any way, form, or fashion. So, like I said, you can benefit and earn Clouds 2 ways, okay? The first one is on your personal deposit. So you decide how much money you want to start with. In crypto, of course, you can start with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum. You can also start with TUSD, which is a stable coin. And you put in $1,000, and that $1,000, you'll be rewarded between 6 to 12% a month. So just for the exercise, so let's say you're making 10% of 1,000, it'll be $100 a month. The $100 a month will be paid divided by 31 days because you're paid daily. And every day you're paid in the value of the Cloud Token. So the Cloud Token right now is at 48 cents. So if you're making $10 a day, well, $10 a day divided by 48 cents, that's how many Cloud Tokens you'll make every day. But you know what's beautiful is that the Cloud Tokens that you're accumulating are also going up in value. So if you're making 6% a month, it's actually more than that, because if you're holding on to them, that grows and grows. And plus, remember, you also have the sharing aspect of it. So you're making money on 3 fronts. You're making money on your deposit, you're earning on your sharing, and you're also earning on the fact of Cloud Token as it goes up in value, all right? This is one way that you're earning. The other way, of course, that you'll be earning is on sharing the opportunity, all right? Now, that's where it really gets lucrative. Pretty lucrative. So basically, I'm just going to advance this one. We'll go to the next slide right away. It'll be easier to explain. So we don't have 2 slides for nothing. I think I'm going to eliminate this slide because it's the same thing as the other one. And here we are, baby. Okay, so benefits of sharing. Level 1, 100% matching bonus. Basically just means that if somebody comes in and you sponsor them, and just for the exercise, like I said, even though it's 6 or 7%, I'm just going to round it off at 10%. If somebody puts $1,000 right under you, well, 10% of that is $100. So he's making $100 a month. Now, since you're directly sponsoring him, he's on your first level. Well, you make $100. So that's what happens here. Now you bring in another person, she puts in 10,000. So 10% of 10,000 is $1,000, right? So she's making $1,000, and that's every month as long as she keeps her money there. Then you have another person who puts in 500. He's making $50 every month. Well, guess what? They're all on your level one. So you're making 100, 1,000, and $50 just like that every month. So imagine you can have as many people as you want on your first level, unlimited, and everybody, whatever they're making every month, you're making the same thing as them every month. We call that a 100% matching bonus. That is insane. All right, insane. I've seen a lot of other opportunities where you have binaries, matrix, this, that, but this has to be the most awesome comp plan for everybody because everybody wins. You know, there's other comp plans where, example, a binary, you have to build, you get paid on your lesser leg, 10, 15%. I mean, that's crap compared to this. Here you're making 100% matching bonus of everything the people you're bringing in on your first level. So everybody gets paid for their effort right away. On your level one, you're making 100% matching bonus. On your level two, you're making a 50% matching bonus. So example, Mary, she brings in, so somebody on my first level brings in somebody, he's on my second level. Well, she puts in $1,000. Now, $1,000, 10% of 1,000 is $100, right? Every month. But since she's on my second level, I'm making a 50% matching bonus, which means I'm making $50 every month. So everybody on my first level, whatever they're making, I'm making the same thing. Everybody on my second level, whatever they're making, I'm making half of that. Very lucrative. Very lucrative when you start having a pretty big team. So, and you don't need that much of a big team, hey, everybody. I have about 26, maybe 28, 29 signups personally right now on my first level, 28, 29. I don't have 100 to 200 to 300 people like maybe some people think. No, it's just that the 26, 27, 28 people that I found, I went to work with them. I went to work with everybody they knew. Then after that, we went to work with everybody they knew, and so on and so on. And you know the story right now. I started 6 months ago. I had lost my job. I lost my wife. I had nothing. I had no home. I mean, I was a complete zero 3 months ago. And what happened? 3 months ago, I went cloud and my life changed. Traveled the world. I went to Bangkok. I went to Singapore. I went to Malaysia. I went to Uganda in Africa. I've been doing live events all over. I've been traveling, sleeping in the best hotels. I don't even have to look at the price when I go at the store anymore. And that changed all on a flip of a dime. Why? Because I wanted it to change. But you know what? Before you can actually do that, you also need the right opportunity, the right vehicle. And this is the right vehicle. You also need an opportunity that's transparent, that is honest, that's showing you the real things. And this is what HODLing is doing. You also need something that is going to be there for a long time, not just something that's a pump and dump and it'll go away in 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And that's why HODLing is what it is. And when you hear what's happening after all these little add-ons that I want to explain to you, you'll understand why we should all be excited, okay? So second level, 50% matching bonus. On your third level, you have all the way down, your level 3 all the way down to your level 21, you have a 5% matching bonus. What does that mean? Well, it means that if somebody on your third level is making $100 a month, 5% of that is $5 every month. May not seem like much, but when you analyze it, because you know, like 21 levels is pretty insane. If you sign up 3 people on your level 1, those 3 people sign up 3 people. So you have 9 people on your level 2. Now, if those 9 people sign up 3 people, you have 27 people on your level 3. What happens is, as this duplicates, you can have thousands and thousands of people on your level 21. Insane, eh? It's a very powerful comp plan, everybody. So here it is, just a little refresh. Level 1, 1% match, 100% matching bonus. Level 2, a 50% matching bonus. Level 3, all the way down to level 21, a 5% matching bonus. And finally, we also have some rank advancement bonuses. So you have C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5s. Give you an idea, C1s are making a couple of $100 a day. C2s are making a couple of thousand, maybe, I don't know, $1,000 to $3,000 a day, 4,000. C3s are making between $5,000 to $15,000 a day. C4s are making between $20,000 to $30,000, $40,000 a day. And C5s, $50,000 and more a day. Pretty cool, huh? Who wants to be a C5? Now, why cloud token? Well, here are a couple of reasons. No packages to buy, no membership fees, no monthly auto ship, no contracts. You can withdraw at any time. Earn passively without sponsoring. Cloud token generates revenues from crypto trading. The token has the potential to go up 10 times or more in the next 12 months. Tokenomics. This is why I'm pretty excited today. It's because I'm going to share with you all the different things that are going to be added onto Cloud Token that are going to make this opportunity even more exciting for all of us. Because as Cloud Token, the price goes up more, because we don't want it to go up artificially. We don't want Ronald just to pump up the price to get us excited. And that in 3, 4, 5 months from now, when people are withdrawing, since it went up too fast for the real price, they don't have enough money to pay, they close and they run away. We don't want that. We want Ronald to give us the real price. And that's what Ronald is doing. It's not moving that fast lately. It's because it's stabilized. Now, he found a lot of different things to be added in the next weeks. It's happening already, okay? There's already a couple of things that I'll share with you now, and some that are happening very soon, and some that are happening for the live event. That's when it's really going to start being exciting. When we start seeing a lot of these income streams start being added, and we start seeing Cloud Token go up even faster, that's going to create a lot of excitement. So right now, accumulate as many as you can, because this is going up, baby. So the price of tokenomics just means this, consists of 2 words, token and economics, which is the quality of a token, which will convince users and investors to adopt it and help build an ecosystem around the underlying project of that token. So that's why I said a token is nothing if you don't have a project or an ecosystem around it. And that's why we are blessed in cloud. It's a real ecosystem, it's a real project, and wait till you see everything they're adding. Mind-blowing. The price of CTO is based on a very simple formula through Jarvis and trading. So the crypto assets on exchanges rewarding members with CTOs. The current price of a CTO is determined by the number of CTOs in circulation versus the asset of earnings created by Jarvis in the reserve pool. The numbers of CTO in circulation, how many members withdraw CTOs, which lowers the money in the reserve pool. Also affecting the price of CTO will be all the future projects that will be added into the reserve pool, like the travel program, the CTO MasterCards, the VIP programs, the e-commerce platform, travel, hotel, cars, rentals. I mean, the list goes on. That's also going to affect the price to go up higher. Future possibilities. I'll just end it on this, and then we'll get on to all those special updates that I wanted to share. Here's just a little idea, okay? If you accumulate 25,000 CTOs, which is not that difficult. Some people are making it every day. Some people are making more than that every day already in cloud. Some people are doing that every 2 days. They have 25,000 CTOs. Some people, it took them a week. Some people, it took them a month. Some people, it took them 2 months. And some people, it's going to take them 3 months. And now you're telling me, yeah, but Luigi, I don't have your kind of network. I'm not like you guys. I can't speak. I can't just listen. You don't have to have a big network. And you don't have to learn how to speak. Why? Because who's speaking right now? Exactly, I am, right? Now, can you learn how to invite people to these calls? Maybe, eh? So if you get people to the calls, I'm going to do the speaking. I'm going to do the explaining. And if the person is excited, you know what I'm going to say after the call? I'm going to tell everybody, now listen, if you like what you heard, I want you to get back to the person who's been sharing this with you to get their referral code. All right? It's just like if you're in the Facebook group, the Power Team right now, and you're watching, and you like what you hear, please get back to the person who invited you to this group. That's called the code of honor, and it's called respect. And that's what it's all about. And that's what I stand for. And that's what I want everybody to stand for in our community, is respect among ourselves, okay? So now, 25,000 CTOs. It might take you 6 months. How about if you're really, 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 really slow, like you're like a turtle? It takes you 12 months. 12 months. Well, what happens if it goes to $10? You just made $250,000, baby. Right? Who needs $250,000 in a year? I know a lot of you could. What happens if it goes to $20? You just made $500,000. So are you going to accumulate 25,000 CTOs? Because it's going to go up. Now, is it going to go up to $20? I don't know. Is it going to go up to $10? I don't know. Is it going to get close? Yes. Yeah, I can say that. It'll get close. Why? Because there's too many beautiful things going to be happening and this is really going to be electrifying pretty soon. Because when those different income streams are going to be added, the price of the token is going to go up faster. Guess what happens when the price of the token starts going up faster? We're going to have a lot more people holding on to the token because they're going to say, listen, if it's going up that fast, I'm going to hold on to it. Now, the more that people hold on to it, the even faster that it's going to grow. It's going to be like a chain effect. Okay, what happens if in the next couple of years, because we're not going anywhere for the next couple of years, with everything that we have under our tongue, we're going to be here for a while. Well, what happens if you accumulate 200,000 CTOs and it goes only to $10? You just made a big whopping $2 million, baby. So it's all about the ecosystem, which you're earning CTOs and you're going to be able to spend CTOs all within the same platform. And this is what Cloud Token is all about. I am waiting for this card right now, which is a MasterCard Cloud Token card. And that's going to be delivered to me. I'm just waiting for it. I can't wait because as soon as I have it, I'll be able to share it with everybody. It's going to be a beautiful card. It already started. It's a promise that was made a couple of months ago, and it has come to fruition where the C5, C4s have already been. I'm a C3. I'm waiting for mine. Then they're slowly going to go down to the rest of the C3s and C2s, and finally the C1s, okay? So this is going to be a card that will be able to spend our CTOs on a card anywhere on the platform. It's pretty cool. And all the fees of the card are going to be added to the reserve funds, bringing the price of Cloud Token up faster. So now, thank you very much. If you've been listening to this call, I want to get into right now, let me just take this down here, on all the little updates I wanted to share with everybody. So first of all, let me just take this down, and let me go get this little envelope here that I have my folder with the Zoom for Monday. Okay, here are the little updates that I was waiting to share with everybody, okay? First one. Let's look at this little time frame here. This is pretty much something that was shared in Malaysia. And it basically is telling us September KL Experience Center ready in September, okay? September, 10,000 debit cards will be issued for application. In September, the travel ecosystem, 14 million hotels and travels. In September, the merchant program. In September, the new user interface, the Cloud Token user interface. In October, the KL Global Conference, that's on the 5th of October, the launch. So all of this is going to be happening before the launch. The business community plan in place. Grab partnership. Grab, you know, that's huge. Grab in Asia. Partnership, October, end of the year. Cloud Token own POS system, May, October. So basically to have an e-commerce platform, you have to have your own POS system. There were some talks about Pundi, but at the end of the day, we're going to have our own POS system. Ronald is pretty smart. He knows how to do all that. That's his strength. That's who Ronald is, everybody. He could create, you know, that NFC card where you can log in. Yeah, it's all our technology. So we're going to have our own POS system to do all these beautiful things that we wanted to have in the community. So basically, Rogue, which is a new partnership, currently worldwide, 155 countries, 800,000 members right now downloaded the app. Want to be established as a payment system like WeChat and PayPal in the next 3 years. Isn't that powerful? We want to be established as a payment system like WeChat and PayPal in the next 3 years. So we're not talking about 3 months, we're talking about 3 years here. We want to be established like that. So we're here for a long time, my friends. This is not a little pump and dump opportunity. I hope you understand this. There's a real plan here. There's a real company. KL is still a lot of potential, 250,000 people at the event. So here, let me just take this down. I want to show you the pictures a little bit more in detail. So right now, zoom here. So we have the, okay, so 3 projects. So first of all, we all know that we have the Jarvis project, right? The Jarvis project is what we're using right now to trade. So when you go to your app and you put in $1,000 of Bitcoin and you put the $1,000 in Jarvis, Jarvis is, after taking care of trading it for you, and you're getting rewarded every day. You're making cloud tokens, right? Only the Jarvis project is for $500 and more. Why do we say $500 and more? Because you know that if you want to get paid by your sharing, you have to have at least $500 of value in crypto to be able to get paid for sharing. So the project Jarvis is for that kind of zone, right? $500 and more. Then after that, we also have another project that was launched already. It's ready. It's ready. It's Friday. Friday is for the whales, for $5 million and more. Now, you know why I'm happy about that? Because Ronald always said to us, I did not create cloud to make the rich richer. I created cloud. Well, him or we created cloud, because Ronald is not alone, by the way. Yes, he has a team of traders, a team of engineers, and there's people behind him. It's just that he is the face of cloud. Now, there's Project Friday, which is for big participation. These are for investors that have $5 million or more. Now, the way that it works with them is that basically they have another software called Friday, and Friday goes on their platform, so they keep control of their money. So the person who has 5 million does not want to give $5 million to cloud. No, they want to keep their control. Well, Friday is going to go to their platform, do the trading for them, and guess what? They can keep 80% of what they make. The person keeps it. 20% of what they're making is given back to cloud, and cloud takes that 20% and puts it into the reserve funds. What does that mean for you and me? It means that right now the reserve funds is what dictates the price of the cloud token. So it went from 30 cents to 48 cents because of the reserve funds. Right now it's kind of stabilized. So that's why we need other income streams that are coming into there. Okay, so Friday, 20% of that money is going to be added to the reserve pool, helping cloud go up in value. Bingo, number one. We also have another project which is called Rogue. Rogue is for participation, small participation. As you can see, $10. Now, I'll know a little bit more about Rogue in the next couple of days, in the next week or two. So it's another project. So we're going to have 3 projects. You're basically going to be able to open up your app. You'll see Jarvis, you'll see Friday, or you'll see Rogue. All right. And everything that they add, one piece at a time, everything is going to have an impact to the reserve pool, bringing the price of cloud token up higher. Okay, everybody? Now let's get rid of this one. Let's go to the next one. We have, oh yes, we all know that the office for cloud is almost in completion, and it's going to be at this beautiful, beautiful complex, a hub, token, Southeast Asia, 4,500 square feet office, including developers, traders, and staffs. You know, like I've seen a lot of times where companies, they say they have an office, but you send somebody there, and it's like it's a fictive office, fiction, you know? No, this is a real office, real traders with a real team. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be in Malaysia, and it's already in the works right now. We're going to see that in completion pretty soon. We also have the other thing, which I wanted to share, was the projects, the time frame, car rentals, card activation, well, okay. The new interface, we're going to have a new interface. So basically what you see in cloud, the way it looks, there's going to be a completely new interface. And you can tell that the company itself has been going really fast, right? You can see all the little changes, all the little updates. We have a real technology company working for us. You can tell by the speed of things how they've done that. Has it been perfect completely? Of course not. Is anything perfect completely? Of course not. Some people are losing their codes. You know, I've opened up a lot of accounts. One for me. Then after that, I opened up an account for my brother because he wanted to do it too. I opened up an account for my mother because she said, hey, I want to do it too. I opened up an account for my daughter because she wanted to do it too. So at the end of the day, I've been opening up accounts for 3-4 months for different people in my family, and they all work. All my passwords work. All my payment pin work. All my cool authenticators work. Everything is working. So you have to be more responsible, people. When you open up something like this, you have to be responsible, not to lose anything that you're doing. That's all. Then after that, if you lose it, well, it's complicated because you have to get back to support, and support is handling a whole bunch of other things. So what can I say? Be careful with your things, okay? All right, so this is the new interface. That's going to be pretty awesome. The other thing that I want to share also, okay, now we know that we have different projects that are added to the reserve pool. That's going to help price of cloud token go up faster. We know about the office. We know about the plan. You know, this. How about the e-commerce platform? You remember the e-commerce platform where basically you can go in your app, you can order flights. So we'll be able to have flights on the phone, and that's happening here. One more, long-term flights. We have the flights that will be happening right here. He shared all the names and all the information in Malaysia. We also have the Let me close this. Why is that one always going away? Luigi, hey, why do I always have to open it up? Okay. We have the flights. We also have the hotels right here that he also talked about in Malaysia, accommodation for the hotels. We also have the hotels. We have the car rentals that we're going to have also. Car rentals that he showed us in Malaysia. And we also have the car rentals, hotels, flights. We have the airport taxi that you'll also be having on that. So there's a lot of things that we'll be able to have access. And everything I'm showing you right now, remember that these are all added benefits where people can spend their CTOs or money within the ecosystem. Remember the ecosystem. These are all added revenues that go into the reserve funds, making Cloud Token solid and go up in price even faster. You understand where this is going? So, you understand that, okay, at the beginning, it was a lot of words, but now it's actually all happening. It's all happening, coming into completion. Pretty amazing. So flights, projects, airport, car rentals, card updation, interface, hotels, and basically the last thing is the card activation, where I'm waiting for my card right now, and that's already been given. The card, we're already starting to get it. We have the Friday project that's already been added. Rogue is in the works right now. The hotel, they've already made a deal for the hotel that's going to be added. There's a lot of moving parts that are going to be all added from now all the way to the 5 October. Okay? It's happening. It's real. The dream is finally coming to completion. And more things that are added to Cloud Token, the more revenues that we have in the reserve funds, the higher the price of Cloud Token will go. The higher that Cloud Token will go, guess what happens? The more people will hold on to it. The more that they hold on to it, the more money added to the reserve funds, the even higher it goes. It's going to be a snowball effect. So we are at the beginning of a movement that will become the next WeChat, like you told you, the next PayPal, the next banking system worldwide, where basically what we need to understand is this. Everything we're spending, everything we're doing in our lives, I mean, if we're going to buy things online, why not buy it in cloud? Because if we're spending our money on cloud in the ecosystem, whether it's the same price or $1 more or $1 less, we're actually spending that money with cloud. Well, guess what happens? Everything that we do with cloud is adding money to the reserve pool, bringing the value of your Cloud Token up. Just like flights, just like hotel, car rentals, like this. I mean, everything that cloud is going to be offering, why not encourage cloud? This is the mission that we all have right now to understand, is to become a Cloudtopian, to understand what Cloudtopia means, and to see the vision and to believe in it and to share it with everybody that you do know. So I hope you enjoyed all these little updates that are things that are happening finally. I've been waiting for 2-3 months for all of this to start to be concretized, like to really see it form, and now I'm seeing it happen. Now I'm really happy, and you should also be, because all this hard work that we put into our teams, all this belief, all this hoping that this is real and that it's going to be around for a long time. It's real and it's going to be around for a long time, and we're all benefiting from being there right now at this very moment. So if you're new right now and you're watching this call, the timing is still beautiful, because the price of Cloud Token started at 30 cents. It's only at 48 cents. We still have, like it's at the beginning. It hasn't really moved that high yet. You're going to see it go to $1 pretty soon, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. So imagine you're only at 48 cents right now. So the timing for you, if you want to get started, it's now. It is now. Now, I'm not saying that when it's not $1, it's still good. When it's still $2, it's still good. Hey, it'll still be good for a couple of years. That why not start now when it's really, really good, all right? So get back to the person who's been sharing this with you, get the referral code, and I'll see you on the next call. So remember that we have calls Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time. So if you have people in these time zones, invite them Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Of course, on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I do them at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's good for America. And I also do a call on for Asia at 9 o'clock at night, which is Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And it's also good for India. Wednesday, it's at 6:30 for you guys in India. Have a blessed day, everybody. And Be proud to be Cloudtopians because we are going to change the way money is made. We're going to change a lot of lives. There's a lot of people that are going to be having posts. Like the other day, we saw somebody in the group, hey, I just quit my job. I just quit my job. I didn't quit my job. I got fired. But it's just the beginning. We're going to see so many lives change. You do not believe. This is the beginning of a revolution that is going to put money in our pockets, not just for the wealthy. Peace. Enjoy. God bless. I'll see you on the next call.